conversation with the voices in your head. They said that love has shut the door on you, and you'd be better off instead. Girl, don't you listen? Your time is gonna come. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win, yeah. So when you gonna let somebody in? It's a classic situation where you don't know how to feel, so you go it alone. You turn off the phone when the struggle gets too real, yeah. Girl, you better listen. It's time to make a change. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win. So when you gonna let somebody in? Yeah, let 'em in. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win. So when you gonna let somebody had another rough conversation with the voices in your head. They said that love has shut the door on you, and you'd be better off instead. Girl, don't you listen? Your time is gonna come. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win, yeah. So when you gonna let somebody in? It's a classic situation where you don't know how to feel, so you go it alone. You turn off the phone when the struggle gets too real, yeah. Girl, you better listen. It's time to make a change. You talk about lonely, you talk about scared. I think you're thinking that nobody cares. Well, you know it ain't over, but where to begin? You gotta play if you wanna win.
presents the birthday celebration of Little Rock's own Brian B-Level Stewart, the podcaster that's sweeping the nation. We're calling this celebration Grown Coming. That's right, Grown Coming. If you want to party with grown people at a grown establishment with a grown vibe, this is the event for you. With celebrity DJ Dirty DJ Deja Blue providing the sounds. Must be 25 and up to attend. Dress code is simple. Must come fly. Sunday, February 16th at Gigi's Lounge, located at 1304 Main Street in downtown Little Rock. Doors open at 7 p.m. For table reservations and tickets, visit blevellr.eventbrite.com. That's www.blevellr.eventbrite.com. Or to purchase tickets through Cash App or to find out more information, call 501-650-9726. That's 501-650-9726. We'll see you at Gigi's Lounge on Sunday, February 16th for B-Level's birthday bash and Grown Coming. This is one event you don't want to miss. See you there.
All right, good afternoon, good happy Sunday, happy Super Bowl Sunday, broadcasting live from the B-Level Entertainment Studios. I'm your host, B-Level.
I'm Andrea.
I'm Tristan Transformation.
I'm Anthony P.
And together, I don't know if you know, but we make up the baddest podcast in the world. When I say in the world, I mean in the world, the baddest podcast. We go by the name of the Unpacking the Baggage podcast. Drew, you got to get closer. You out of the frame over here. We go by the name of the Unpacking the Baggage podcast. And today it's Super Bowl Sunday. So we are broadcasting at 2 p.m. rather than 7 p.m. We're not going to be before you long. We have a great show planned. But first of all, I want to talk about sponsors. As you know, we had over 1.2 million views for the year of last year, the annual year. And so we are needing sponsors. If you have a company, if you have stuff that you'd like to sell, if you have products, all you have to do if you want to advertise on this podcast, it's very inexpensive. It's just send an email to B-Level. No, that's the wrong thing. To Unpacking the Baggage Podcast, LR@gmail.com, or inbox anybody on the crew. And now we got Anthony on Facebook. So you could also inbox Anthony. Okay, Tristan, you got some people on the live. Why don't you go ahead and shout them out real quick, and then we'll talk to our guests.
Because you tagged the wrong page.
I tagged the wrong page. What about it? Check your iPad there. You want to check it on your iPad?
That don't work.
No, that doesn't work. All right, well, let me shout out some of the people while Trisha's. I see Patricia Moreland. I saw Patricia last night. Rodney Lord is on here. Hey, listen, if you guys are on here, Tristan is trying to catch up, but he's going to tell you. Jeremiah Bradley is on here. Catrice Chandler is on here. If you're on here, I need you to share the live. I know the Super Bowl is not on yet, so y'all are not watching TV yet. So please, if you're on here, share the live. And once Tristan get caught up, he will shout
Leticia,
you out.
How you doing?
There you go. You caught up now. You got it, Tristan?
Yeah, so they coming in.
Okay.
Now.
So listen, as I said, we're going to start off. There was an event yesterday that I want to talk to one of the hosts. So let me bring her up front and introduce her. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
So I need to introduce you to our podcast. For those of you who does not know this young lady, I know everybody has heard of her father and her parents and her mother. He was a very renowned apostle in the city. I want to welcome to the podcast the hood pastor, Miss Lakeisha Braggs.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Lakeisha, thank you for coming on. I do know the reason why I asked you to come on is you guys had a Save the Rock event at the Awareness Center on yesterday, and I wanted to have some conversation about what that event was about, how did it go, and what was the purpose for having this event. But first of all, I do want to start by playing the news coverage. The news people came out and they did a story on it. So I kind of want to start off there, and then we will come back and we will talk to you. Let me find this news story. We're gonna play the news story first, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna have some conversation with you. Are you ready? Are you good today?
I'm amazing.
Okay, let me find this story. I think I put it in, or maybe I got too busy, and maybe I didn't. I hope I did. If I didn't, we just gonna have to talk about it. And maybe I did. Okay, here it is right here. We go.
To illegal guns in our city, our state, and our nation.
Little Rock Mayor Frank Scott Jr. is calling on the community to help make a change after a violent start to 2025. Today, he spoke at an event called Help Save the Rock, which was hosted by the Awareness Center on 12th Street. A panel of youth program directors from around the city talked about the need for safe environments and support for parents of young children.
We want to shine light on those programs to let people know that, hey, these programs are available yearly and throughout that, your child can come and participate in this.
Looking ahead to the summer, Help Save the Rock organizers are also asking business leaders to provide first jobs for young people when school is out. For more information about supporting our youth, we have a link to our website, kark.com.
All right, so that was the news story that was KRK came out yesterday. So first of all, again, welcome to the podcast. What was the reason why? And I know that you and Keith Tucker Jr. actually co-sponsored this event, right?
Yeah.
What was the purpose for the event?
Well, the purpose for the event was to bring awareness to the gun violence and a lot of things that has happened and taken place here in our city of Little Rock. There was a lot of close family and friends who were affected by the latest shootings on the mall, and I had a couple of issues and a cousin that passed from the bonfire shooting, and so he thought he put this together and called a few people up and this, especially the dignitarians, and to see if they could confirm, and we come together. And actually it wasn't a Q&A, but it was a space held for the community to come and get some resources for children to kind of do some gun violence preventions. So we had the Mothers on Demand for gun violence. We had Antoine Phillips, Mayor Frank Scott was there, Keon Neely was there. It was a lot of different people, Denero Cook, and it's a lot that I know I'm missing, but a lot of people came to actually let us know that they have programs in place, because it's like, what can we do? What can we do? Well, there's a lot of things that the community and us Black people don't know that's already in place. And it was just a informative session that lasted about an hour. And each dignitary, each business person got up and said that what they had available for the community. And so even at the end of that, the I ain't gonna call it a service, but at the end of the program, they want to come back every Saturday or at, I guess, however convenient it could be for everybody, to do a follow-up for a plan of action. Because, we come together, we talk about this, that, and the other. I'm showing up because the mayor, showing up because this person there. But nobody comes back to do a follow-up to put something in place. So our center, the Awareness Center, is now a community center. Nobody knows that. They think, oh, that's a church. No, we're no longer, we're not acting in that state of consciousness anymore. We've moved and changed everything to a community center now. Now it's Awareness Center Incorporation. It's a mixed-use development center. So that place will be a hub for people, for rental spaces, places for programs, places for people to do follow-ups. Even with this program, every Saturday, men can come together and actually put the plans of action together from this particular event from Saving the Rock. But Keith Tucker is the brains of it, and he pulled everybody together. We gave away hot dogs, hamburgers. People left with great information. You partner with a lot of people, stuff I didn't even know that was available here. Even grants that's available for us, us Blacks, and I just didn't know that was in place that can even help me in my building. Transition from where we are right now. But it was a great event. We had some people that was in there, that they wanted to, actually be able to talk and tell their story and actually be like, hey, Mayor, what you gonna do? But we wanted to make sure that we loved on them enough to make them comfortable enough to know, hey, this place right here is a place, you have people right here to give you information, to lead you on the right track. There is support, and it's going to be jobs and things that's going to be provided for the youth for the summer, to try to help prevent the gun violence and things that's been taking.
Well, great event with the uptick in violent crimes for the month of January. We needed stuff like this.
Yes.
I heard you say that there were going to be more jobs, because I truly feel like the reason why our high crime is people don't have money. You know what I mean? And so when they don't have money, they resort to robbing, they resort to killing, they resort to doing other things. So we have to find things to keep our youth off the streets, and guns and guns out of their hands, and activities for them to do, so they don't result into crime. So that took place. Shout out to Keith Tucker Jr. I didn't know that he was the author on this thing. I know Truth saw some real close. I would have reached out to him. I saw it on news, and I've been meaning to call you for some time just to get you on. Let's talk about the other thing that you're doing with your conversations that you're having that I'm following. You've had some dope people on the couch. So talk about what your conversations are about as well.
Well, I started this thing, of course, the hood pastor. My dad transitioned and left the ministry in my hands. Well, I'm in a different space where now I'm understanding my purpose is not to copy what my dad had in place. I'm trying to reach people where they are outside of the box, and actually come into a space where I don't build a building of church people. I'm actually trying to get in the streets and build people where they are. So I'm allowing that space on Sunday evenings at 4:00. I no longer do morning service, it's just as church. So we call it Aware Conversations. And it's called, the reason why I came up with that name is because you come in and you sit on the couch with your testimonies, with your life stories, and it's giving away aware gems. So when I get on and I say, okay, it's the girl with the gag manifest in the bag, I'm not gagging like coming to give you no tea. No, it's giving away aware gems. So that's GAAG. And so that space I call entrepreneurs, I call people that are starting something up, I call some of the people that's been in the industry that can probably bless somebody else and help them along the way. And I also try to have a live artist on Sundays for Aware Conversation. My son has been hosting in the clubs, Twa Taboo and different things. So I'll give him 4:00 to 4:30 for happy hour, because as you know, happy hour, when I go to happy hour, when I went to happy hour, if I choose to go to happy hour, I go for, to breathe. I go to let my hair down. So because I've had a long day, or, I know I got. So we have a thing called happy hours. No, it's not liquor, but it's a space where you come in and you vibe high. My son is on the ones and twos. He's kind of like the hype man. I have people in the back with vendor space where you can shop. You know what I'm saying? And eat a little bit, and then we get ready to have the conversation from 4:30 to 6:30.
Wow!
Something different. And I want everybody on right now. I told them I reach out to me loving them because I want them on my couch. So
we just getting this thing kind of on a smooth sailing, and we just celebrated. I think we're on episode 61. So we just reached our year anniversary on January the 11th, and so we're trying to do our thing. Speak to as many people as we possibly can. We are a podcast. We've had some great success. This platform is very raw. It's very edgy. It's very transparent. Sometimes we piss some people off, but we do a lot of great deeds as well. So when I saw your conversation, I was tuned into it. I saw that you've had some great people on there. And so I know that you have somewhere to be. And I just want to take a minute of time to just recognize the event that you had yesterday. I think it's well needed. Crew, do y'all have anything that y'all want to add or ask her before I?
Yes, Marcella's on. She said, hey, Keisha's my sis. Marcella Winston.
Okay.
Hey, Marcella, how are you? It's been a minute.
Okay. And so anyway, here we go. I just wanted to make sure I bring you on to talk about your event. Big ups to you. Big ups to Keith Tucker Jr. for what y'all are doing in the community as well. Yes. Tell people how they can get in contact with you if they want to be a part of your movement.
You can always email me at Lakeisha Braggs Ministries. That's Lakeisha Braggs, MINISTRIES, at gmail.com. Or you can go on Facebook, Instagram. We on all the social media platforms. And then we also have a number, 501-661-4618. If you're looking for event space to rent out, hey, come holler at your girl. You need an office space, come holler at your girl. If you just need some healing treatment, come holler at your girl. I'm here. I'm available.
Okay, well, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of what you're doing, and if we don't talk, I'm clapping in the background for you. I've been knowing you and your father for a long time, so I'm very happy that you guys are serving our community, doing something. So just know that if we don't talk, B-Level's a fan of what you're doing in the background. Okay,
I appreciate it. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
What's up? What's up?
Good to see you.
He quiet today.
How you do?
Yeah, I've been doing Keish boy. What it been Keish boy all your life?
Yes, we grew up together.
Yeah.
Your dad used to come when I was the sales manager of Power 92. He was on the radio. He used to come, my friend. Oh, my friends. Don't beat me down. Beat me down.
He is the only one that can mark my daddy. That guy right there.
All right, well, Lakeisha.
Miss him, and I'm keeping the legacy going. So I thank y'all for having me. I really
okay. Well, listen, thank you for coming on. Who you rooting for? Who you rooting for the Super Bowl? Who you think gonna win?
It is what it is. My mama was a Chief fan, so I'm riding with my mom.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, well, you have a great Super Bowl Sunday, and we'll talk to you later, Keisha. All right, thank you. All right, now, so listen, we have a really big surprise. We have a great show planned. We're going to talk about some of the things that Trump has done since he's been in office. We're not going to hold you long. We know you got to cook. We know you got to prepare for the Super Bowl, but I got a really big surprise for everybody, all our UTB podcast fans. Anthony, can you please bring the surprise in? Bring the surprise for him, Anthony.
I thought you
I'm gonna let Anthony bring them in. Just bring the surprise, the person who is the surprise guest in.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, your feet together, blow your horn in your car, whatever you're doing right now. Put your hands together for knowing and know only for the news that you can use. Chris Webb.
Yeah!
Come on, Webb.
Look who we got in the studio.
She said, I'm in y'all city. What's up?
We got Miss Chris Webb.
Webb, stand up, girl. Let them see you. Stand up, girl.
And repeat what's happening.
All right, go, girl. Get it. I love it, Webb. I love it.
Tony, he is crazy.
Well, wait a minute. Now, who you representing,
Hey,
girl,
Yolanda.
on your shirt? Who you representing?
So listen, my
Put
friend,
that headphone on, Webb, so you can hear us talking to you. And then come closer to the mic. Come close to the mic.
Can you hear me?
Well, fine. We got a fine
chair.
news
You got me
girl.
in this chair and it's scary. This scary ass chair you got me sitting in.
Come closer to it. Come closer to it. Close to the chair. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Well, I don't think the people knew how fine you were. I think they see you on your pictures and stuff, man. We got a fine ass news reporter. You know what I'm saying? Well, what are you doing in Arkansas? What are you doing here?
I just snuck in real quick and I'm sneaking back out.
So I will tell y'all, Webb called me
I'll
Saturday.
sneak.
And she was like, I'm coming and don't tell nobody. You know how those, don't tell nobody I'm in here. Don't tell Tristan. She said, don't tell Tristan because Tristan gonna tell every motherfucker about it. She said,
You ain't got nothing to worry about. I stay in my own lane. You don't want to sneak scene for photo shoots, baby.
So Webb, are you in for the Super Bowl or why you just pop it in the city, huh?
And I'm just popping in the city. So
I know you got to get back home to Dallas.
yeah.
So we are happy to have you here. I'm so mad that the crew didn't get here early because we got to take pictures. You're gonna leave before we get some pictures. Pete, get some pictures of her on the mic while she's talking. Take some pictures and videos of her.
Of her.
We got plenty of you,
You
Tristan.
gonna be in this motherfucker too.
Tristan, we got plenty of
too.
pictures and videos of you. We need some of Webb. We don't never get to see Webb, Tristan.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying he needs to take pictures of her. He be trying to take pictures of ass and titties
my ass
and all of
you ain't gonna
that.
be in my
Take
phone.
pictures of her.
No picture of your ass in my phone. You can't worry about this.
I'm talking about her.
All right, Web. So we
Take
don't have to.
professional pictures. That's all I'm saying.
And for the people, his pictures, watch his pictures.
Yeah, watch his pictures.
Yeah,
They be from the face
watch
down.
them.
All right, so before we start our conversation, Webb has to get back on the highway. So she came to do the news that you can use on live. So we're gonna jump into that. And we're gonna, where's Lenny at? That's what I come to see.
GT.
Where Lenny at? That's my partner there.
Everybody checking for Lenny. Everybody trying to see Lenny.
That's my partner.
Worry about where your kids is.
Lenny,
Well,
Lenny,
They
my
lead.
friend, bro.
They lead.
Lenny is my partner. You ready to do the news you can use, Webb?
Yes, I'm ready.
All
to
right,
do
let's
the
get
news.
into it. Let me put your drop on and let's have it.
And we're talking about it. It's in the news. With Chris Webb.
All right, she lives in Texas, but she's in Arkansas today. Y'all, big round of applause for the one, the only, the lovely Miss Chris Webb.
Hey, y'all.
All right, now, Webb, you had a lot of stuff. You sent me a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
then you told me this morning, scratch it. You want to do something else. So I'm following your lead with the news you can use. So what we talking about this week?
Okay, so besides herpes and HIV running rampant in your city, pedophilia is also at an all-time high.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So some man named Brian Warsham took to his Facebook because he was upset with a man named Tim Beasley about some type of business agreement that went left. And instead of him just, applying pressure to just him, he decided to say this.
Trust me, man. Yeah, stop, bro. Before I put my dick in one of your daughter's booty, nigga. Hoe ass nigga. Yeah. The oldest one, ever the oldest one is. I'm gonna put my dick in her booty, nigga. You keep fucking with me, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Now come get your son. You see where I'm at? Bitch ass nigga.
At a motel.
Oh, wow. Look at Tristan.
I couldn't believe he said it either on his own accord. Like, it's just some stuff like, wow.
So give us the backstory of just what happened. Why was he so mad?
So him and Tim Beasley, I guess they had a business deal that went left, and it was something to do with some cars and owing money. It really doesn't matter what was going on. He shouldn't have said what he said about his daughter, and I think that's all that really matters. And she's underage. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh, wow. I think I was at the basketball game that happened on Tuesday. I was at the basketball game and somebody was talking about that you had already posted on the news you can use. I didn't know what was going on. I knew we were probably going to talk about it, but damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
ready
lot.
for more? Because it's more.
Okay, come on.
Okay, so there's a man named Curtis Rideout. He's about like 19, 20. He was charged with 101 counts of child pornography.
Damn.
So over the computer though.
Yeah.
It don't make it no better, but I'm just saying, like, so he's
So-
watching it on the computer.
Yeah.
Child,
Still weird.
really?
Yeah.
101 counts. So every time you do it, that's a count.
Yeah.
So what does computer child pornography means? What does that mean? What is that crime? What is he doing actually? If they're
Drea.
charging him with that.
So he's on the computer and he's watching child pornography. So you can most definitely be charged with that.
Where do you watch child pornography? Do you just go to a website to watch? I mean, is that where he watching it? Is he watching?
I'm sure that there are some, black market,
Dark web.
yeah, type of thing. Some people are doing things live to, and it's just it is out there.
Wow. So damn, 100. And so they basically counted how many times that he's done them, and they give him a count for every time that he's done it. Now, this all is allegedly, y'all. So we don't know. This is all allegedly. He has been charged and he has been arrested, but it's still allegedly. Damn.
And I would be weary committing any kind of crimes in Arkansas right now because that Sarah Huckabee, she's doing 185. So, that could be really detrimental because there's no parole options now.
101 counts. Damn. That's sad.
You ready for more?
I'm ready for more.
Okay, so I want to ask you, B level. I know you're not no hoe ass nigga, so I just want you to tell me what you would do. Okay.
Put me on the spot. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's say you and this lady, y'all were married for like a few years, and then y'all ended up breaking up, and y'all been broke up for about like 3 or 4 years. Y'all haven't dealt with each other. Y'all have moved on. You're doing your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say she passes away,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't update her beneficiaries, and everything ends up going to you by default. Would you keep the money, or would you give it to her kids, knowing
Hell
that you was
no.
not dealing with the lady?
You got to give it to the kids, bro. You got to. And here's the deal, man. That was a similar situation kind of happened with my ex, which is my kid's mother. I'm gonna speak on it. When my ex, which is Brian and Taylor's mom, passed, that was some money that she was awarded to her husband, and her husband did not give my children any of it, not a dime of it. And I'm talking about some big money. But let me just tell you this: God don't like ugly. Because sometimes when you're awarded something, he will take that stuff away from you. You know what I mean? He'll remove it. So did that happen to somebody?
Yeah, so a girl named Kanisha Thompson, she decided to go on her Facebook just to let everyone know like what was going on and the bullshit that Larry Hines was doing. He had actually been telling the young ladies that he was going to give them the money and had them waiting at Walmart for 4 hours to only never show up.
So that's who is she?
That's one of the children. That's the daughter. Yeah.
So he got awarded some money. He told him to meet him at Walmart, and he was going to give them the money that he was awarded, and he never showed up. And I'm assuming she's probably naming that person in this post, right? Is it in?
Yeah, his name is Larry Hines. You see the name right there. It says everybody else's Larry Hines. And I sent you a picture so they can see what he looks like.
Okay, right here. The Larry Hines guy. Let's see if that is in here. Larry Hines. No, I don't have the Larry Hines.
Yes, you do. He
picture.
got the green. He got the green shirt on.
I probably didn't load it in. I'm sorry, but and I wish I'd had. But
it's cold.
Yeah, no, I promise. I wish I had. I may have skipped something on there, but. Anyway, finish the story. I'm sorry I didn't load that.
That is the story. It's just unfortunate that he is not willing to give those children back their mother's money. And they said it was about $30,000. So
and keep in mind this is still allegedly, because we don't know if this Thompson girl is telling the truth. I mean, obviously she could be lying on Larry Hines, so we don't know the truth. We're just
well, family members did come forward and say that did happen. That's what's going on. But again, it's still alleged. But
Gotcha.
Family members.
Well, Larry Hines, if that is true, we don't know if it is true, but if that is true, brother, do right. Come on, man, do right. That money is not it could be a one-way ticket to hell if you don't do right. So please do right by the children.
I don't understand something though.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I had questions too, but I just be quiet because I don't want to get attacked.
Because when you fill out your beneficiary paperwork, you can divide monies amongst. And I get it. Sometimes, if the children are young, then it can go to, other adults. But I think that we all have the opportunity to change things. And I think sometimes people be in the moment of who they with and what they got going on, and they just some of the decisions are not either dealt with or handled properly. So I want to say, people, and especially Black folks, get y'all business in order. Make sure that your beneficiary information is going to the right people. And if you divorcing, whatever, make sure your kids got a policy and you got and your old man got a policy too. But make sure both of them have that.
Thank you, Drea. That was the moral of the story.
I think so too.
That was the moral of the story.
The hand clap for that right there. You need a hand clap for that.
Moral of the story.
Hand clap for that.
We got a few comments down here.
Come on, read your comments.
Tony says, you ain't lying, B. I know someone that got money from his wife's death and didn't give the kids nothing. And he ran through the money like it was $100.
And probably got with another woman and gave her some of the money.
That's what's going on right now.
And they was driving the cars and in their clothes and in their house and everything.
Keisha says, no, she not lying on him. And then Tim said, hey Tim.
What up, Tim?
And then Keisha also said, the money about gone now.
I believe that. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So for those of you guys are coming on, please share our live. You're coming on late. We're not going to be before you very long. Share, so we can get this out. All right, Webb, I'm still waiting on you. Got more?
Yeah, I got one more story. This is my top story. This is like a top story / update.
Okay,
So, do you remember like a while back, I had told a girl named Charm came forward and let us know that a man named Kenneth Womack was sexually assaulting children, messing with children, doing inappropriate things with children. And I had a lot of people, including family members, come forward and say that this was the case, but nothing really came from it. I didn't do any further probing, but this morning, some more stuff than just came to a front. So he's been accused, allegedly, of getting a 17-year-old girl pregnant.
Wow. So listen, let me do this real quick, Webb, because that's not in. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put this in while you're here, because this is real important. And I guess I kind of got busy this morning. It won't take me long to upload it. So let me do that real quick, because I don't want you to miss out on the story. Let's see. Okay. Go ahead and finish talking right now.
Yeah, so allegedly, the young girl is pregnant.
Ooh.
She did reach out to, I'm assuming, someone on her team, a close friend on the team. She reached out to Tweak Love, and she sent her text messages basically saying, like, he been raping me, he been taking advantage of me, we've been sleeping together everywhere, we've been doing it here, there, everywhere. And she was like, she's scared, she don't know what to do. And so she said that they were gonna make a police report on Monday. But I'm like, why wait till Monday? Go today. The police is open today.
24 hours a day.
And he's deleted all of his social media. I did speak to the girl who alleges that she is pregnant. Her mother says that is true, and she wished that they hadn't brought that on social media.
Well, why was she over there anyway?
So listen, that's what I was about to tell you. So Heather, his girlfriend, is allegedly her mentor. And so she been over there with him. And they said he's known for taking people in. So he just takes people in too. So like
people been saying this. My little sister's the same age. She's not going to a grown ass man house.
Yeah, that's what's been going on. And I
know
can't
what I'm
speak
saying?
for
Like,
the
and
mother.
I feel like I hate to say it. I think a lot of people are more defending him. I don't want to say. I can't say it.
Don't say it.
I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it because it just.
Don't do that.
I can't say it. A lot of the women were telling me they thought he was gay, so that's why they didn't say. They didn't think. Why? I mean, it's.
Is it in the news?
I mean,
Yeah,
like
it's in the
that's
news.
we're gonna call it, and we're gonna call it
in the
spade a spade. I
news.
mean, that's why a lot of women.
It's
A lot
in the
of women, I mean,
news.
they inbox. There's a lot of women said that they're not coming forward because they don't believe it because they initially thought he was gay. Because a lot of people are saying that you don't see too many straight males having a dance team, but I feel like that's sexist. I mean, well, I don't know. I can't really say, but a lot of male coaches are gay.
Right.
So, they're just
For
not used
sure.
to seeing a straight male with female dancers. And a lot of people saying he wasn't actually a dancer.
I was just about to say, I was
So
told
I
he
didn't
just a
know that.
coach.
I just thought he was a male coach. He's a model. I know him. What I'm saying. So like that's why I said I don't believe it because I just don't see it in him. But once the stories, developed, I'm like, okay, that do seem a little weird. But you still can't say yes, she's pregnant. But is it his? You know what I'm saying? No.
Is that what you sent me earlier? That pitch, Webb?
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's Larry.
Okay, that's the Larry picture that I missed
Yeah.
on the last one. Okay, that's not this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All
And
right,
I just
well.
hate to, I just hate to put that out there, but no one's saying that. That's why a lot of people wasn't making a big issue out of it because initially a lot of women thought that he was like gay. I mean, I'm just gonna call it what it is. 'Cause a lot of people are not saying it, but that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna say a lot of the things that nobody's gonna say. That's why a lot of people wasn't coming forward. That's why people felt comfortable with him, and a lot of people have told me they know I'm on the podcast. I just didn't want to say it because I just don't want to be calling people gay. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that that's what a lot of people initially thought. So yeah, that's what y'all left out.
I
So,
definitely heard that.
I just
as
didn't want
well.
to say that because I just don't want to put that on nobody. But
That's
that's a
right.
lot of women felt that way, so that's why they were comfortable enough to leave their daughters with them. They just-
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. You got to be like Tristan guy and more if you want me to leave my kids with you. Cause fuck that.
What is Tristan gay?
Like,
Because
I know Tristan is not
like,
gonna. I know Tristan is not gonna fuck with no kids. Her no kids.
I want you to take that
I'm
back.
not finna
He
fuck
gotta
with
make sure they straight. They don't have a clean
That's what I'm
house.
saying.
Take
Like,
that
it
back.
doesn't have to be a gay thing because I'm not gonna mess with no kids, boy or girl.
I didn't
Like,
say you was, but I'm just
that's what
saying if
Like,
you, I'm just saying
but a lot
if
of
you're
people
guy,
are-
you
a
have
lot
to
of
be your
people
kind
are
of guy
saying,
and
a
more.
lot of people are
He's
saying
too
like, no,
masculine
on
thin.
some serious. A lot of people are saying it's okay if he was gay or a transgender. I don't think people should say that.
Then that
I
man,
don't
who
think
was
they-
that man
I
who
don't
was
think they
gay?
You
should
get what I'm
say
saying?
that
Like,
either. I think
people,
that's
like a lot of people were saying that, like,
That's-
if he's not gay or transgender, he don't need to be dancing kids. I'm like, if he a dancer, why not? I know a lot of male
But he's not a
dancers.
dancer.
Right.
I think he's just a
But
coach.
I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
know him, but I didn't know if he was
Gay,
a coach.
transgender, whatever. That I found out that dick is still working if some pussy juice get on it. No matter what you is.
You talking about kids? though,
What is that?
E?
That man, John. His name is John Wayne Gacy. He was gay and he was like killing people and eating them and putting them up under his house. So we can't really just say gay folks is safe either.
I don't think
I
nobody.
don't know why we're putting this title on it. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
these
it's
are
a
like
title.
it
It
is,
is
and I
like-
don't like that. I think that honestly and
Tristan
truly,
brought it up.
well, he did bring it up,
Because
but
I mean, that's my job. I'm
Yeah,
gonna bring up.
yeah,
I'm gonna
he-
say stuff that y'all are scared to say.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
because we gotta quit quotating other stuff. We got to quit moving past stuff. We got to call it what it is. Why these people was
right.
comfortable enough, and this is why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it out
You
there.
right.
Mike, close to your mic, Tristan.
And
right.
I'm gonna put it out there. I mean, we're not gonna mute me. We're gonna be honest. Like, we got to unpack the baggage.
And I was also saying, and to just piggyback off of that, not even that, but they was also saying that he's bringing in people who don't really have like men in the home, their moms or they're around, but they feel like he said they thinking he's gay and they're just letting him go out. They're like, he's the coach. I mean, honestly, sometimes people are naive like that and feel like, hey, he's the coach. He wouldn't do that. You got to think about it. He's dancing with these kids. He's dealing with a bunch of kids.
Right.
That is not their mind. It's like he is doing shit with my kids. They
Right.
trust in him.
Right.
He's acting like a father figure. Let's talk about that
Right.
part too.
But in my eyes, I thought he was a dancer. I know him as for modeling. I modeled with him. So I don't look at him like that. To me, I didn't think he would do anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
We're not
what
gonna
people
say
were
that
saying.
we don't know until the
Period.
evidence prevails. Like, we don't
Yeah.
know. She is claiming this. It is a lot of people coming forward, but we don't know for sure. So I'm not going to say, oh, he's guilty, because I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the evidence will prevail. Like, you have to think about it.
Mhm.
When they go to court, if they do go to court, you got to think about it. I don't know no officer or no police, no detective. Motherfuckers can say up there, oh, he gave me AIDS, and they'll be on there. Motherfucker, you cannot go to the police station and you say, I'm underage and this man molested me, and they're not going to go investigate nothing. Why is he
Exactly.
not being investigated if this happened? Like, if you have 3 or 4 people coming forward, it shouldn't be any reason why he's still here or able to make that, able to even delete his page. They're going to come for him. And we have all these people alleging and making reports on him and going to the attorney's office or the prosecuting attorney's office. The state is going to pick that up.
Yeah,
they're going to pick that up first before anything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all are not doing something right. You can't tell me an underage girl is pregnant and nothing's been done about it. And you have all these people coming out weeks after weeks and nothing's been done about it. Y'all still taking y'all girls up there. Like, that, it should have been shut down. If y'all saying this man is a pedophile, he should be in jail. And what is it? What's the county?
Plastic
Pulaski
County.
County Jail. Like,
Pulaski.
ain't no way that y'all are saying that he's doing this and he's not under the jail.
Correct.
Like, they're going to go investigate. That's enough evidence. Like, all these people coming forward, he did this to me,
Mhm.
and he's right there in daylight, right off a pike, and no police has questioned him. That's kind of, you got to think about stuff like that. So I'm not going to judge him until.
So wait a minute, because I was trying to get this thing in. You're saying that the girl has made accusations, but he has not been charged. This is just
Everybody going
accusations.
to Facebook. Nobody's going to the police or
That's
detective.
right.
Like, you can't tell
That's
me.
right.
And when it happened to me, I was young, so I couldn't do that. But you're 17, you know what's going on. I'm not putting blame on her. I'm not saying she didn't do her due diligence. I'm not saying her how to act. But you're grown. If it happened 17, he did this to me. This is what's been going on. I'm scared. I'm going to run for help. I'm going to go to the detective. Anything. Can't nobody scare. Like, I'm not going to be as scared, especially with all these people that you claim support you and everybody sharing status. Y'all sharing statuses, but ain't none of y'all went to the police station.
Yeah.
Well, and my question too is with
It's
all
like,
of this
come
is,
on
I mean,
now,
if
like,
there's
ain't
other,
nobody doing, like,
Yeah,
you know what
and-
I'm saying? Like,
And if there's other kids that are under the age of 17, I probably would need to know, like, because some states 17 is the age of consent.
But
And
she
so-
said she was raped, though. She said she
Well,
was
I don't-
getting raped.
She
though.
she
So
said she
that's-
was raped, but then you said that they have been in all these
Yeah,
multiple
but
places.
but
They
you gotta
went
look
there,
at
they
it.
went
But you gotta
there,
look at
they
it like this
did.
though. It's called Stockholm syndrome, where sometimes you fall in love or you are loving your person who's abusing you too. So if he's grooming you, if someone is a child and they're grooming you and they have you doing something and you know it's not right, but you're a child, and she even mentioned he's letting me stay here. I feel like I owe that. You know what I'm saying? This is a child. You have to think as a child. You can't think like your grown mind. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I grew up fast.
You have to think like that.
Maybe I had common sense. But
Well,
you
don't
know what I'm
say
saying?
that. Be sensitive to the victim, though,
still,
Tristan.
though,
Okay, you still have to be sensitive, though.
Okay.
And she's still a child too. Remember that, okay? That's the first and foremost. She's still a child, so she's thinking like a child.
Exactly, y'all saying child, but why was a child at another grown man?
We don't have all that back. We don't have all of that, but we do know.
Nobody wants to
Right, we
go to the
do
root of
know
the
that she was
problem.
over
Nobody
there.
wants to
His
go to the root.
girlfriend was supposed to have been her mentor.
She wrong. She wrong
and she was
too.
over.
Where was she
Okay,
at?
and I agree with that. So it's more to this story.
Exactly,
Just
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying. Let
saying,
it all
like,
come
we
out,
point-
but there's some things that are fishy, and I do agree with you. We're
Exactly, that's what
we're
I'm
not gonna
saying,
just
like-
throw the book at him yet because we have not convicted him. But I'm just letting you know this is what's
And let's
being
be clear, I'm
said.
not taking up for nobody. I'm
This
just
was
going
being
on
said.
facts because that's what they're gonna do in the courtroom. We're gonna go off facts. Like,
Right.
why was she even over there? We talking about underage. My
That's
underage
right.
kids. I don't have no kids, but I have nieces, nephews, brothers, and sisters. They're not? My 16-year-old sister lives with me now. She's not going over.
But you
dance
just
pra-
said
she
it
not-
though. They was comfortable with him. They was comfortable.
Well,
with
yeah,
him.
they was comfortable with him, but still, I'm still gonna be caught gay or not.
He was.
Them
They
gay
were
folks be
comfortable
weird
with
too.
him.
So I guess
Yeah.
what,
Still gonna
what
be
they're
cautious.
trying to say is because they thought he was gay, they didn't assume that he would be messing.
Yeah,
with
they
it.
wouldn't
Okay.
look into it as more often because a lot of gay males
Yeah, yeah.
are dancers, and coach they're not
Yeah.
thinking, oh, he touching my. But when we're coming out saying, oh, he's straight, and he's saying that this is his daughter and stuff like that's when the persona changes to me. Like, dang, how was y'all this comfortable letting him be over there? Like, and she got parents. Like, what's the situation?
It's some other stuff. I spoke with the
I
mother,
feel like
but
there's
she
some
didn't
stuff
want to
being
say.
left out. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Like,
I spoke with
you
her
get what I'm saying?
mother,
Like, I
and
feel
she
like
said it's some other stuff, but she doesn't want to tell nobody because it's none of our
Exactly.
fucking business. That's what
And
she
it's
said.
not. And it's
That's
not.
what she said.
It's not none of our
And
business.
she said she not explaining shit.
Right, I
Then
get
she
that,
said it's
but
none
it's
of our
out there
fucking
now,
business.
so,
I said yes,
yeah.
ma'am. Yeah.
Thank
But it
you.
is some other shit.
That's my point I'm trying to
Most
make. It's
definitely.
more some stuff
It
that's left out of the
is. Yes,
story, and
it
that's all I
is.
was trying to say.
That's right.
And
You're
I'm not
right.
on nobody's side. Like, I feel for the girl. If it did happen, he's wrong. Like, it happened to me. Like, I didn't know what to do in my situation. I'm not saying she's wrong for nothing. I'm just saying I feel like it's some stuff being left out.
It's some stuff is left out because she don't care. She said that her child is still a child, and she's not gonna put her child out there like
Exactly.
that. And she don't give a fuck. But it's more to the story, and she not explaining it, and it's none of our fucking business. And she left it at that. And I said, okay.
You got to understand that, huh?
All right, baby. You know I'm real good at when a motherfucker say it's none of your fucking business.
All right, so Tony O'Dickin is saying, I'm sorry, but it's the law of rape. No punishment, no pun intended, in my opinion, and I respect yours. Let's see. Tony O'Dickin is also saying, thank you, Tristan. Stark, Keisha Perkins is saying, he ain't lying. He ain't talking shit. It's not right, but she said that she thought she owed him that. Now that she is pregnant, that's the proof. Why nobody can't believe the baby mama when she said it when they blasted her. Nesha Vickers is saying facts. Facebook ain't gonna help nobody. Sarkeisha is saying Tristan Hobbs right.
Yeah,
Tanya
the mother
Dixon.
was upset about that woman tweet coming to Facebook saying anything about it. She felt like that should have been kept private. She's upset about that as well.
Sadly, Brittany Value says, sadly, in Arkansas, the age of consent is 14. These niggas are twisted. That's weird.
Damn.
14?
Is it?
That's
Oh
young.
my gosh.
That's
Yeah.
A lot of times
it's
they put
14.
a lot of times I don't think it's 14,
It's
but
not 14.
But a lot of times they're looking at the mental capacity, and I know that Texas was like 17. And so even if
16.
back
It's
when I was
16.
fostering in foster care, it was for 17. And they just, if she wanted to get with a 59-year-old and she was 17, she could. But it just depends on when all of this started, and just like you said, if she was groomed before the age of consent. Because at some point people do expect us to make a decision, whether it's right or wrong, whether we want it to stop or whether we want it to
Yeah.
continue and to kind of move forward. I feel sorry for this young lady. I hope she gets the help that she needs, and I hope she gets the support that she needs behind this. And if he, like y'all said, if he did do these things,
Yes.
I hope his ass is up under the jail. If you did not, we're sorry. We don't want no problems and no issues and no concerns, and never to put nobody up under the bus. But this is very serious allegations.
Mhm.
Yes, Tarkeisha Perkins said, she said, fuck that mother. Why the fuck she let her child go live with that grown ass man? The fuck? Tony L. Dixon said, I Googled 16, but still as a grown man, why would you have sex with the kid?
Yes.
Right.
And
Yeah.
says
I
a woman is grown at 18. Hell, drive down MLK and pick and choose which one you want out there. They tricking all day. So, I mean, I guess Tony is saying that she Googled and she's saying 16.
Yeah.
Brittany Value is saying 14. Brittany Value says, off with these niggas' heads.
She's
like,
a mess. She's a mess.
man, the thing about this molesting thing, that is just, man, it is crazy. That's why you have to keep your kids very close to you.
Yeah.
Living in the days and time where you just really can't trust a lot of people. Like my girls and my boys, I just didn't let them spend a lot. Like I didn't let them spend the night a lot. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be overprotective. You never can be too safe and too protective of your kids. You got to keep them very close, very, very close. Well, Webb, I want you to stay on this story and follow it and kind of see what goes on it. Obviously, he has not been charged, is what you're hearing.
I can't believe it.
Maybe somebody will say something to a detective or a police that will get him charged, but follow the story and stay on it so we know what's going on with this story.
Okay, thanks for having me. And I just want to shout out Dope Runner for my sweatshirt, Run Fresh Forever. Dope Runner.
What's his name? Charlo?
Charlo,
where is the rest of our stuff at?
Right,
Don't be giving
Charlo,
no Webb, don't be giving Webb some. We need all of the whole UTV podcast to have some.
Bitch, be happy for me.
I am happy for you. I'm always happy for you.
All right, Webb, so you are not staying. You're on your way back to Dallas and drive safe and text us when you get back home, baby. Hey, the news you can use. What?
Give me some gas money.
With the news you can use, Chris Webb. All right, now we're on with our regular scheduled program. Today we're going to transition into, and I'm pretty sure that P is going to have a lot. Y'all going to have to let Webb out. I'm pretty sure P is going to have a lot to talk about. Everything that Trump has done since y'all let Webb through. Everything that Trump has done since he's taken office. Okay, one of the 5 or 6 things that we're going to talk about is. And I know Tristan is going to have, I see you later, Webb. And I know Tristan is going to have an opinion on this. Is he is only recognizing 2 genders. Either you are a male or a female. He is no longer letting males participate in female sports.
What?
Now he does. That's the law. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Real?
I guess
he signed an executive. Yeah, he signed an order.
He signed an order that, and I don't even know how males are able to. How are males able to compete in females? So if you identify,
I've never seen a woman.
So in the past, if you just say if you were a guy, but you say you were a trans or a gay, he will let you. You could perform in female sports. P, is that what it?
Yep. Just say you identify as a woman. You're transgender, you want to be a lady, now you can compete in women's sports. You might have couldn't compete in men's sports because you wasn't good. So you just, downgrade yourself to a woman. Well, not downgrade like you're a bad person. I'm just saying change your sex into a woman, and then you can compete with women. Now you winning.
What? So how do we feel? How do we feel about recognizing 2 genders, a male or a female? Tristan, I'm going to start with you first. Obviously, we talked about it when I was up there with you on Thursday. You feel some kind of way, or you feel? Tell us exactly how you feel about
logically,
this. Pull that microphone closer to you, Tristan.
What you want to be in my mouth?
Yeah.
We got to hear you.
Okay. Well, logically, like the situation with the bathroom, for example, I agree.
Explain that.
I agree. Like if you're saying you're a woman, you have the titties, you have the ass, or what I'm saying, you have the purse. I don't feel, and you still got your thing. I don't think you should be going in the women's bathroom. Don't say you trans, be trans all the way, transition all the way. Like I feel like that is rude. Like you have little girls and they're like you have you still have your penis.
But
like,
do they do that? I've never seen
a lot of,
I've never seen a guy go in the girl's bathroom.
I've seen it before. A lot of people do that. A lot of transgenders do go into bathrooms, but you have transgenders that are real transgenders, and then you have I call it the great value ones that still got they think. I feel like
wait, hold on a second.
What?
You call them what? What you say you call them?
The great value ones, the ones that they don't have everything. I mean, they still have their male parts. I feel like
great value.
You're not a full woman, so I feel like you shouldn't do full woman things. Like I don't want, if my daughter, I'm a gay male, if my daughter's in the bathroom, I don't want her see your Johnson in the bathroom, in the women's bathroom. I feel like that's logical. Like stop pushing that on people. It's cool, we can support you, you know what I'm saying? We support, we're not gonna judge, but don't stop always pushing it. Stop pushing it on people. I feel like I'm not gonna push gay on nobody. Stop pushing it.
So
just be gay.
So if he's only recognizing two genders, does that mean that gay people can't get married anymore?
I mean, I feel like they still should get married. I'm saying I feel like they still should get married, but as far as like the bathroom situation and like you still a man. Like you still look like a man. Like and I'm just like, I don't know. It's just like to me, it's a bit much. But like I can't make people feel the way they feel. People want to wear women's clothes. I can't judge that. But as far as like with the kids and going to the bathroom and just stuff like that, schools, like adolescents and stuff, that's just too much. I feel like it should be pushed. I feel like that part shouldn't be pushed on society.
So Tristan, do you feel like Trump is saying that you have to be one or the other? Do you feel like people should not be able to identify with whatever gender they want? Do you feel like, obviously, if a man is a man, he needs to be a man? Or do you feel like I can be a man, but I want to, because I want to be a female or because I want to be gay, I can identify with that other gender? Do you feel that way?
I mean, I feel like you can identify with being a little sassy or whatever, but I feel like you're not a woman. You can change to be a woman, but at the end of the day, you're still not a woman. Like you still have your male parts. At the end of the day, you can still whoop a woman ass. You can still overpower a woman. Like I feel like a man shouldn't be compared to a woman. It's two different things.
I mean,
go ahead, P.
I mean, but you can feel and act like I guess they feel and act like. I mean, you can feel and act like. Well, no, I don't think he's saying it. I just feel like as far as like women feeling uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't really care about who feel uncomfortable, who feel comfortable. I gotta look at it like, because at nighttime when you pray to God, right? What did he line up with? What did he make? Did he make man and woman and the other, or man and just woman? So
you're saying God only either man or a woman?
Yeah, man or woman. America been lying to us for a long time. On the back of the money we got, in God we trust. At nighttime you pray to God, but then you say, "Oh, it's okay for people to say they're a woman." That's really pretending.
But what I'm trying to ask is, even if you're gay, you still can identify as a guy. You just like the same.
No, that's called pretending. That's like me saying I'm black and motherfucker, but I'm calling myself white privilege. I'm white. No disrespect to my white sisters and brothers, but if I just say one day I'm white, can I just identify as white?
Right.
Your ass still gonna see me as a black motherfucker.
Right.
So in that aspect, I can't trick you. You're not gonna just say, "Hey, this is my white brother Anthony right here, and I'm black and the motherfucker."
No.
My point exactly is when I look at this man, I know he got a thing like me. I know he was born as a man. I shouldn't be calling him Stephanie.
But a lot of what's happened if they don't categorize every single thing in the gay community. That's why it's making it hard to deal with stuff. Like I feel like you shouldn't go in the girl's bathroom if you have a dick. Period.
Yeah.
Period. Like go transition all the way. I feel like it should be stipulations to that. If you still have your male parts, don't go in the girl's bathroom.
What was you born as?
I'm not putting down people who, because I don't know. I can't speak on that because I don't have that type of feeling.
Right.
I just like men. I don't want to be a girl.
Right.
I'm different. So I can't speak on how nobody else feels. I'm not going to judge them because, like I said, you're mixed. I'm black. I can't. That's like judging skin color. But as far as dealing with the general public, if you still have a dick, like you need to go and where the dicks go.
Yeah.
And
You
I
get what I'm
am,
saying?
and
You
I
get what
am,
I'm saying?
yes,
Like-
and I'm completely with Tristan. Like, if you,
know what I'm
have,
saying? Like I feel
because-
like it should be stipulated. If you want to be
There
a girl, I feel
should.
like they should let you be a girl.
Right,
But if you
right.
know you still want your thing, still go in the boys' bathroom
Right.
because you're
Have
still a
some-
boy.
yes.
If you don't want to be a boy, clip it off.
Right. And I'm completely with him about it. I think that he made a very,
Be-
very,
if you gonna
very
be
valid.
if you're gonna be a woman, I feel like Trump should say you need to be a full woman. If you don't
Right.
have your surgery in such
Right.
and such time,
Right.
your ID will not change to male.
Right.
If you want to be a woman,
And then when your
you have
ID
to have the
changes,
surgery.
yes, and when your ID changes, then you're that. I mean, that's
So-
that's it's no different than like we're saying. If you black, you black. If you white, you white. If you're a doctor, you're a doctor. If you ain't, you ain't. I mean, there are certain paperwork that identifies us and makes us what we are.
But I'm gonna ask you this.
And so, yeah, I just think he's completely
so if
right
I get
about
to
that.
change, I get my penis cut off. And
Why would you want that?
Listen. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about for the
Don't
gay
say
men.
you then, because
if they get their penis cut off,
okay.
do
there you
God
go.
see them as a man or woman?
It's not about what God sees them, or
No,
you know what I'm saying.
I
Like
can't-
it's
I
what
can't roll
they
with it,
feel
man.
in themselves.
I can't roll. With
Like we
feelings.
can't make people feel how they want to feel. We have to go off of ourselves. We can't make nobody do what we want to do.
No,
We know
I'm not making them do what I want to do. I'm just asking.
you
You
can't
know, if
make
you was
nobody
born
feel
as a
how they
man
feel.
and you make yourself be a woman, do God still consider you as a man?
I don't know.
So
Do
yeah,
God
if
consider
I would think that if you all the way trans, you are still a man. You
In
know what I mean?
God's
Getting
eyes.
it cut off does not stop you. You were born a man.
Well, technically, you're right.
In
So,
God's eyes.
you
I
were
mean, but
born
it's
a
about
man,
their
so you-
feeling.
Yeah,
It's about how they want to feel in life. It's not about how, oh, that's not right because I could judge you because you got a beard.
No, see,
Or
I
your
see,
hair
see the
bald.
difference is. I'm glad you said that, my friend. A lot of people get describing and judging confused. If I call 911, right? They say, who is the suspect? I say, it's a black man, white shirt, black pants. That's not judging him. That's describing what he got on. You know, that's not just, you know, so a lot of times if I look at this man right here and say, is that a man or a woman? You are judged or described by the fruit you bear. That's how I know the trees, right? So if I see you as a man and I know you're a man with a penis, just because you put on a wig and a woman clothes, I'm
I
still
know,
gonna
but
know you're a
sometimes, but a
man.
lot of times that you guys can't tell because a lot of people, some trans look like women. Some people
Yeah.
actually do a good job.
They do.
Most like really, they look really pretty.
They
You wouldn't
do.
even know.
They
like
do.
Yeah.
some
There
look
are
like we
some,
just used to
yes.
seeing the
Some
ones
look
that
better.
still look
Some
like
look
men.
better than
And
women.
you know what I'm saying? That we see
Yeah.
on TV, like you could. Like it's songs that play in music and movies that look beautiful. Like you wouldn't even know they a man.
And that would be
Right.
called confusion.
That is confusion. But I'm saying
And
like
who was the author of confusion?
you wouldn't know unless they tell you. But
The
y'all,
devil,
y'all
the
just look at the
devil,
ones.
devil.
Y'all just look at the ones that
So,
ain't
I understand.
ain't cut. Look, they don't look like a
I
woman. They still ugly. They
I
still
know,
look like a
I
man. They
know.
still got the features.
But the devil
So
is the
y'all
author
judge
of
them
confusion,
versus
right?
it's a lot.
But I think even when it's not even from a spiritual standpoint, I think what Tristan is saying is that God still gives everybody the opportunity to choose. And so if you choose to not identify as what he created you to be, then that's your choice.
No, he
and
gave you
no,
the
no, 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 no.
opportunity to
Wait,
choose
wait,
if
wait,
you wanna
wait,
serve
wait,
him or
wait,
not.
wait. No. We have choice
We
every
have a
day,
choice.
whether we want to choose him or not, whether we want to live by his. And this is not, like I said, even taking it from a spiritual standpoint, the choice is still the individuals. Now, how we deal with our choices and how we move with the Lord is two different things. But what he's saying to you is that, yes, you're right. And Anthony, you're right too. You know, like description and really being what people are, that's black and white. It, like you said, you was born a man, you have the
Right.
genetics of a man,
Right.
You're a man.
you have the bone structure of a man, you
You're a
have the
man.
penis of the man.
You're a man.
You are a man.
Yeah,
But when you
right.
go and you have your
agree.
genital, which that's when you come out of your mother's womb, that's what makes you a woman or a man. They look
Right.
at your genital and
Right.
they tell you, okay, this is a boy or this is a girl.
Right.
So when people cut that off and they get what it is, and that's why legally they can say, I am a woman now. So and that's in our world today. So that's what we have to accept. And that's what, and we just need to move on
accept
from
it
it.
as now in the Bible says obey the laws of the land as long as they don't contradict the word of God. So I don't see nowhere in the Bible where Jesus said you can be other.
Well, he made
But why
this-
do everybody quote the word of God when it comes to gay and all this
It's
stuff?
not
But
about-
like y'all do stuff that's not of
You
God.
can praise
Straight
God
people,
as
yeah,
gay,
but,
you know,
but straight people do stuff that's not of God all the time. Why do
And
y'all
that's
make
true.
like y'all put gayness stuff in front of that? Y'all
Because
do y'all
I'm
whole
gonna tell you why.
y'all. Some of y'all don't take care of your kids. Like
Because he made
Right.
Adam and Eve.
y'all have kids
Adam and
before.
Steve.
Yeah, okay. But
So-
Adam and Steve was there too.
Where was he at?
It's in the Bible. Gay
Show
is in the
it to me.
Bible.
Show it
I
to
don't
me.
know. I'm not a
So
biblical
you talking
person.
about Sodom and Gomorrah? It was
understand
there.
It was gay.
It's
Gay
been
was in
around
the
forever.
Bible.
Show
It's
me.
been around
I'll put
forever.
$10,000
Gay
up
is in the
anybody
Bible.
that
Gay
can
is in the
present to
Bible.
me. Present to me what God told you can be gay.
And then y'all be around gay people all the time.
Nigga,
Like they just
matter
be
of fact,
secretive
if
about
you
it.
can show me words in the Bible where God told you can be gay,
I didn't say that.
I turn
That's
gay
not-
today.
We should make this into
Never
a
said
would
that.
turn gay
Never said
today.
it was.
Take over,
Never
Brian.
said that. I said it's in the
Be
Bible.
level.
I didn't say he said it was.
What
okay.
Bible?
It's gay is in the Bible.
No, I'm talking about what Bible that justifies a person can be gay.
Nobody
can show
said,
me that-
nobody said that there. He's
Y'all
not
just said
saying
it.
no. He's not saying that it's justifiable. He's
I didn't say it
saying
was
that
justified.
he's saying that there is talk, there is mention, and it did exist.
I
is what
understand,
he's
like it
saying.
exists now, which means you changed to
But
be
like
that
y'all
way.
quoted, but
You
like why is
changed
it
to
there?
be
Why
that
are we
way.
gay then?
So I
we
think-
didn't
I
choose
think
to be gay.
what-
You
what
chose to
I'm-
stick your
what
dick
I'm
in the
hearing-
asshole. I choose to stick my dick in the pussy
It's
hole.
just somebody chose
So-
stick it in mine. Like
so-
what you mean?
so
Like
that nigga gay.
Shit
So-
can be forced on you.
so-
Like you don't
yeah,
know why, but
yeah,
why
I
is
got
it there
you.
in
I
the first
understand
place
that.
for it to happen?
So what
like
I
y'all
hear,
got to go back before time. Y'all can't just say something that's right. Tell me why is it
So
wrong?
I got a question.
Tell me
so
why
you
is it
so you
wrong?
telling me, okay, Tristan chooses to be gay, right? I understand that. I respect that.
Because that's all I know. But how did I know about gay? How did
So
I
you
know
telling
about
me
sticking ass?
if
and
I
all
put
that?
some pussy juice on your dick, will it get hard?
I don't know.
So your dick ain't had no pussy since you've been gay.
I don't count it. I don't count it.
Wait a minute, I gotta say something.
Hey, look,
Can I please say one thing?
doing what it's supposed to do,
Let me say one
goddamn.
thing. Wait.
Hold on. So
They going too far.
Because I'm gonna go in.
Wait.
in.
I gotta say one thing. Can I say one thing? Wait. Can I say
I'm
one
just
thing?
trying to say one thing. Then y'all
Let me
go
say one
back in.
thing. I do want people to really understand this, and this is very important. You know, at first I had this mental capacity that people just chose. to
Never
be-
say that shit.
No, I'm saying, serious. No, fuck you. But at the end of the day, like I had this understanding that people just woke up and said, "Hey, I want to be gay."
I don't think that.
And
I
no,
don't
and
think
wait,
so.
that's
I
what
don't-
wait, that's what I'm saying. And so when I started fostering, we had this little boy, and this little boy, he was really, really young. Like, and we kept trying to get him to do all this masculine stuff. We kept putting him in this, and he never would thrive. He never would thrive as a young man. And this was so young, and nobody
That's
had
what I'm saying.
and
That's what I'm
nobody
saying.
had bothered him.
Exactly.
No, he had not been exposed to a
Yes.
man. And he just,
I
I mean,
tell
he would
people
go
that
out
all the
there and
time.
start being with the cheerleaders. And we was like, boy, if you don't, I mean, he put on high heels. And we was like, no, you don't do that. You're a little,
Right.
and it just kept moving in that direction. And then we put him with some girls. And the little boy did so well. And so that was my epiphany that,
Right.
you know, sometimes it's just the genetic is just,
It just
it's
happens
different.
like that. I
It's
don't know why
different.
it's there. Like there's no explanation
Right.
why.
I'll
It's
tell you
there.
why.
You're straight, so you don't understand. So you're not gonna know nothing about no.
Right.
I speak English
you know,
because I
but
was
you know-
raised in America around English. If I drop your ass off as a kid in China, you'd be
You can-
speaking Chinese,
No,
right?
no, it does not happen like that. It can happen like that, but it's other ways that it can happen. Like we had, we was talking to a group of barbers.
Yeah.
He told us about his son. He said he's never been around gay stuff. He's never been touched. I forgot who the young man was.
Yeah.
And he said he talked to his son like he said it was a feeling.
Yeah.
And he understood his son. He got to know his son on a deeper level.
Yeah.
Like nobody. Sometimes it's not put on
Yeah.
you. Sometimes it's just in you.
Yeah.
Like she said, she's been looking at that little boy since he was little.
Now I
How-
understand y'all
you know what I'm
feelings.
saying?
I understand y'all feelings. I respect y'all feelings. What I'm saying is right here. Dick is for pussy and pussy is for dick. Right?
Well, you need to
So
advocate.
so what I'm saying is
well, go fix the little boys.
hold on, wait a minute,
Go
wait a minute.
fix the
I
guy.
understand your mind want
Because
dick.
I feel like you.
Your mind want dick, but your dick want pussy. You just rebelling against your dick and won't get no pussy. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? You putting your dick in that dick asshole where that shit come out.
Oh, okay,
nigga.
come on.
Oh, well, my dick
Okay,
is shit
listen.
where farts
All
come
right,
from,
so-
nigga.
all
You
right, so
ever smelled
we
a
gotta
fart
get
before, nigga?
we gotta get back on track. Okay, so listen. So we've spent some time. I've got to go. We've got 3 more other things that we got to talk
Well,
about.
hurry
Trump.
up. God damn it.
You know what? what I
He's telling
hear,
everybody here real
what I
quick.
hear
Yeah,
when
shit,
I'm
situation
listening
thing.
to y'all talk is I hear Tristan talking about people always resort to the Bible as it relates to just homosexuality and it's no different from any other sin that we do. Right?
Correct.
I gamble. I've
Correct.
cheated.
Correct.
You know, all of those sins. No sin is no greater than
Correct.
one.
No,
So
it ain't.
yeah, I guess, but so it just kind of seems like Tristan is being judged because of that, but no sin.
I
all
don't want
sin-
no pussy.
Your dick won't pussy. But
yeah, you saying my dick won't pussy, but I don't want a physical
you
pussy. I don't want a pussy. That's what I'm telling you. Everybody don't want a pussy.
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's go on to the next thing that Trump has done. He has said, and I actually feel great about this.
Say that one more time because you was a Democrat. Say that what you feel great about.
That he is doing no taxes on overtime. So anything over your 40-hour work week will be tax free.
Yes.
Now we pay a lot of taxes. So where is he going to make that money up from? You understand what I'm saying?
Terrorists from other countries. We know when we as Americans we don't charge other countries taxes. We charge our own citizens. And that's wrong. That's where the wealth is coming from. Like you can't get ahead, but look at all the money come out your check every month, every week.
Right.
All the taxes you pay. They really, when you get income tax, you still ain't getting all the money back.
Right.
You're getting a portion of your money back.
Right.
So right now he's working on trying to get rid of taxes completely. You know, imagine how far ahead of life you will be if you didn't have to pay no taxes at your check.
What? Ooh, that would be awesome.
You know,
that would be awesome.
So we say he crazy, but we agree with a lot of stuff he's doing right now. No taxes on tips.
I don't agree with nothing he's doing right now, but that. I don't agree with nothing he's doing right now, but that.
Okay, what about no taxes on tips?
And that is just some bullshit, just for him to get him to distract y'all. But go ahead. You got a thug in the White House. He's gonna make criminal decisions, and he's gonna make all this other stuff. What is about all this other stuff? What you think about the?
No, I'm talking this topic right now.
I want to know. No.
We're gonna get to all that.
Let's talk about why all of this stuff is about. We can't talk about this. We can't talk about this as being black people. All of the stuff and they got the 2025 back. We still talking about that again now.
We're gonna get to all that. But what's your question now?
I basically said the taxes. The other thing is the child support thing. Now I don't know if this just rumored. Is this a rumor that he's really gonna do it if you pay child support? All right. Obviously whoever the biological, whoever has custody of the child gets to file on the taxes. But you have paid child support for 15 years.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to carry that child at the end of the year? Is it going to be a joint thing? Are both of them going to be able to carry him? Or do you have the exclusive rights since you pay child support?
Okay, so let me answer this question because I did kind of research that a little bit. Number one, on the child support, I did, from my understanding here, that it was kind of a rumor. Second, if there are two parents and one is carrying head of household, the father can carry the child too. It's the credit of the child is split most of the time. So fathers they've always been able to carry the child if they're paying child support. The mother is just on her taxes, she just has listed it as head of household. But like for me, this was the only question I had if that did take effect. And I'm not trying to be funny,
right?
But I'm just saying, like, you got some daddies out here that ain't paying their child support, number one. And then, like, for example, like my child's father pays $60 a week. I mean, what the fuck is that?
But that's the system,
so,
though. You can't get
but
mad
it
at
doesn't
him.
matter. If you pay $60 a week, if you average $60 a week, that's $220 a month.
I understand
$220 a month times 12 months would be $2,400 a year for a child. And then if I get a earned income credit for the child back of $3,000, you haven't paid shit for your child. So it will never happen.
Now, wait a
Watch
minute.
and see it on it not
You
happening.
chose to put him on child support to
I didn't choose to listen.
$60, right?
Listen, no. Yeah, most definitely. I put mine on it.
You put them on there, right?
I put them on there, took them off, and put it back on there.
Wait a minute, we're gonna get to all that. Wait a minute.
On there.
So that means you trusted that system of child support to go after the daddy to get the money, right?
I trusted a system to do what a person would not do.
Of child support,
but
right?
she shouldn't have to do that.
Hold on,
correct.
Hey, so then
Step
you
up,
trust,
be a man, take care of your kids, and
correct.
be on child support.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
When you trust that system, you say, hey, this man ain't paying me child support. I need y'all to go after him and get the money for me, right? So when they go after him, they got guidelines that they got to go by, which is called what? His income. Well, his income allow him to give you $60 a week, man.
His income did. Let's talk about did, and let's talk about the system. Because first of all, what happens with the system is they base the income on where a person is at that time. But you can always go back and ask for adjustments.
In 36 months.
You can
in
go
36
back.
Months,
Yeah. But listen, I didn't even ask for an adjustment because I don't care. Because the amount of money that most of the times that people are wanting to get in child support, unless you have a father that is really got some major money or a big career, it really does not equate to all of the things that a mother is doing in the day-to-day, every day, all day that you're doing anyway.
But did you ever go down there and close the case?
I did.
So okay.
I did. I went and closed the case on both of my
So
children.
you should be able to carry your child on your taxes.
No, and it's fine. But my father, let me just make this correct. My child's father does take care of her.
Yeah.
And he does a lot for her. He
Yeah.
really does. And he does it outside of that. I didn't take it up.
Gotcha.
And I only took it up. I only put his ass on there one time because he was showing his ass. And I was like, okay, you want to show your ass, you're gonna pay child support. But I took him off.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But as far as the child support thing is concerned, I just think that when you really look at that in terms of what some people's child support equates to,
Yeah.
and then the credit that they're giving to the parents when you file your taxes, that means that really they're not it's not mathing.
Yeah.
That's all that I'm saying about
But
it.
you know, on the Trump thing, you know, a lot of women though are using child support as a weapon. You got a guy over here that's taking care of the
But
kids.
that's kind of what Andres just said. She got mad at him and said, all right, I'm gonna put your ass on child
That's
support.
what I'm saying. So he should be able to carry that
Well,
kid
I didn't
then.
use it as a weapon. Let me just maybe I did to take accountability,
Think
but I
about
only used it as a weapon because it wasn't happening.
But I'm talking about the ones that's taking care of their kids.
And there are a few women out here.
And find out daddy got a new girlfriend, so they go put him on child
Well,
support.
that's but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. The majority of women out here, to me, if a man is really doing right by his kids, he's spending time with them, he is doing for them. Most women don't even go that route because, baby, trust me, that little child support that you really get deemed to have, it's not even worth it. You would prefer to have a good relationship with the father and for them to do as they want to do. It's when they for me. Let me just say for me. For me, when I couldn't get that and the communication and you got to beg and you are paying all the bills and you are all the curriculum and clothes and shoes. It just ain't mathing, and both of y'all done had this baby. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you got to choose. Who
And you
get
know,
a thing
it
to,
goes
you know?
back.
That's
It
true.
goes back to when we did this child support episode, and we will do it again.
Yeah.
The woman desires, she is over if you have that child or not, right?
Yeah.
So you need to take those things in consideration, right? Sometimes we sleep together, and I hear women say all the time, if you lay down with me, you could know that I could get pregnant.
Yeah.
But you made the decision. You get 100% of the choice whether we have this child. And then you put me on child support, even though we both were being irresponsible. And we both slept with each other unprotected, and we had a child to come out of it. But then you get to decide that you're going to have this child. You put him on child support. Obviously, some people ain't ready for kids. Some people don't want to have kids, but that woman gets to decide that. And so basically the woman get the brunt of taking care of these kids. And sometimes these fathers be going on wherever. So, you know, what I hear Anthony saying is you can't really have it both ways. If you decide to put them on child support and you only get $60 or $70 in your case, then you got to pick brunt. You got to deal with what comes out of not, being able. So when you say that they could file them on the taxes. So obviously it will be 6 months of the right goes to the father. 6 months goes to the mother. And then they still get head of household because they live in that house. So that will in turn take away some of the earned income credit that mother gets for that child. Is that how that goes?
Correct. And I'm not sure if it is a 50-50 split because could be more because they is head of household. And it makes sense if you're head of household, that means that you kind of do accrue more bills. I'm not sure about that. That's what I'm saying.
Head of household, that just means she get all her money as head of household.
Okay,
But he still get that tax credit.
Right. Well, and again, I'm not sure about that, but I just know from a legal standpoint, when you file, the woman can file head of household, and he can still file. And I do think that the father should get something if the father is adequately taking care of the child too. Why would you not get some of the credit? And I think that's what Trump is really, really posing. Like it needs to be fair. I know in the state of Arkansas now, child support used to only be deemed on the father's income. Now they look at the mother's income too, and they look at the father's income.
More fair now.
So it's basically saying, we have this child how can we, suffice taking care of the child adequately? And then when it comes to the taxes, let's be adequate as well too. I'm for that.
And let me talk to the ladies that's out here having sex, unprotected with these dudes out here. Now if you out here having sex with a fuck boy, and he a fuck boy, and you met him, and you give him that thing, there's a chance of him. He's still gonna be a fuck boy when you have a baby with him. So stop compromising on your stuff. If you want your dude to make 100,000 plus, only fuck with a dude to make 100,000 plus.
Right.
Don't fuck with a nigga.
Where
bring
them
that
niggas
Kroger.
at?
Talking about paper
Right.
plastic.
Where them
Don't do
niggas
that.
at, B-Level?
Don't do that to yourself.
Look, in the truck on the road.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself. Label,
All right.
you compromise on yourself, baby. Don't do that.
So listen, we've been talking and we have not allowed the audience. We've not got long on the air. If you want to call in 501-650-9726, if you have your 2 cents that you want to put in on any of those conversations, even with, as they're talking about recognizing only 2 genders, if you want to put your 2 cents in on that, or talking about the child support system, you're welcome to call. Let me put this up there so they can have the number. Put that under there. You are welcome
Dave
to
said,
call.
let Scully explain what Trump is doing and how it will benefit us.
Yeah, I started to call Scully, but I didn't want to be here to June Vember because Scully
I was
will keep
thinking-
us here.
Yeah. He talks slower
All
than
right.
goddamn Andrew. Andrew, goddamn, he gonna tell you
Boy,
about
fuck you. I don't care nothing about what you talking about. I want to make sure that people understand because all you know how to talk about is dick and pussy.
Yes,
and that ain't worth
and
that ain't
yeah.
worth a shit.
You want
That
me
ain't
to
worth
live,
shit but
okay?
some dick and pussy that
Right.
a 2-year-old can talk about.
Without your
So don't
pussy,
you
you
dare
ain't
go
shit.
talking
Yeah,
about
want me
what
to
the
be
fuck I
straight
got
so
going on.
bad.
Right.
I'm telling you.
what?
I
So I
believe,
get-
look, it may
I'll
be
be a
some
good ass
somebody.
man.
Wait a minute, somebody may don't need to be identifying with their own self if we keep
Without
it
your
keep
pussy,
it
you
one.
wouldn't be shit.
No, I'm gonna
Oh,
be
my
shit with
goodness.
it, without
Come
it.
on,
and
let's
all
go
of
to
the
the
above.
next subject. Next subject, the federal workers bill, right? So
Yes.
Trump is saying if you are a federal employee, you can no longer work at home. You got to take your ass back to the office.
Goddamn right. We
How
paid
do
all
you
that
feel
rent
about
for
that, Dre? Obviously, do you like that? Do you not? He's just saying that they did that during COVID, and they got these federal buildings that are empty, and these people are not being productive. They're at home. They're with their kids. They're
Well, I
not.
do agree with that.
So
Yeah.
take your
Lazy.
tail
Gonna make
back
them
to
lazy.
work.
Yeah,
He's
they
going to
got
make
lazy.
all the federal employees stop
Shit
working
backed
from
up.
home and go back to the office.
Yeah.
So he feels like that, the services for the jobs that you're doing are not being fulfilled because a lot of our federal employees are still at home. So you're going to have to go back to work.
Well, I think that my mom is a federal employee and she works from home.
And she taking her ass back to work.
And she's actually not. She's actually not because
She's taking her ass back to work.
wait. She's really not because the eighth
I can't stand him. I swear.
circuit court does not have to abide by the rule.
Watch
But
that be at work.
she's not. But the thing about it is, I do feel like if he is showing reports that people are not being productive, I do agree. But I in the same sense, Trump has never probably been a worker, like an 8 to 5 worker. And I think that there are a lot of benefits to people being able to work at home. Not only, I think it cuts down on buildings and lights and utilities and business things. And so sometimes if you can do away with some of those things, it's better. The travel, the time. So, I don't think Trump really understands the things from a full spectrum standpoint. I think a lot of times he just makes a lot of dumbass decisions and he just goes off of what he want to do, So that's where I am with it. If it makes sense, they should go back to work. But I don't think that that's realistic at this point.
Well, her ass going back to work. Mama, get ready. Pack that shit up. Your ass going back to work. But damn, Andrew talking about. I'm just letting you know the
He need some
real
time
deal.
off.
Truth, mama. But go ahead. What's the next question?
Last one is he's got a freeze on hiring. I think he did he's freezing hiring all federal employees other than the Army. You still can, you still can go to the armed forces or whatever. But if he's did a freeze until I guess he can get a hold and get his cabinet watching it.
He's also banning transgenders from being in the military as well.
Well, that kind of goes with the recognizing. Is that so? You're saying that you can't fight with somebody? So you're saying that if they're transgender, you don't want them fighting with you?
B-level. Just let him explain his scenario.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out.
I gotta hear.
So,
listen.
This go explain.
Wait. Why do you let him burn our era?
I was just saying the true shit. I was saying what people want to hear.
No, they're not. That's not what they
These
want to
motherfuckers
hear.
want to know this shit. But go ahead and say what you want to say.
Go ahead.
So I'm just trying to understand Anthony. So you don't want, if he a transgender, you don't want him to go to war with you. You don't want him fighting with you.
Let me bring to the street term first. If we in the streets,
we're not in the streets though.
Somebody in war. Whoop your little sister or your little brother, right? He go home to get his big bro. He ain't even gonna get his damn cousin Twansky. Don't do that. Stop that.
Motherfuckers got hands now.
Yeah. We're not talking about the nigga gay like you. You a nigga gay. You a gay nigga. We talking about the gays, the one that dress like a woman, be a woman, wear woman heels.
I think they call it what they call
I don't want no transgender. If I'm getting shot at in the goddamn field, I don't want no transgender.
My brother say, no, the brother say he's gay, and he said, and he's a honey punk. I said,
Yeah,
"What's
I
a
don't
honey
want no
punk?"
honey punks. I don't want no honey punks guard me and
The
shit.
fish, they
And
call them fish, I think.
the fish. I don't want no bad. Oh, y'all stop. Don't do that. Nigga, bitch, you see me get my ass whoop. I need you jabbing that motherfucker. I need you hitting that nigga or something. Don't be letting that stop. Get that motherfucker on me. That's what I need. That's what I need, motherfucker, get a motherfucker on me.
Something wrong with him.
That's what I need for real.
Last thing we're gonna talk about is the restoration of the death penalty. So I guess the other administration did not allow the death penalty. Trump is restoring the rights to the death penalty. How do y'all think about the death penalty? Do y'all think that we should have it as a country? Do you believe in an eye for an eye? If you kill, that you should be killed? Do you not believe in the death penalty? Anthony, do you believe in the death penalty?
I believe in whatever penalty they're gonna make a nigga act right. You know, if you kill him, you know, if I'm out here committing murders and
Shit,
stuff,
you die, you ain't gonna be acting no more.
Yeah. But you know, there's a lot of ways to be dead. So I'm saying if I'm out here committing murders, then yeah, I should get killed. If I'm out here killing 2 or 3 people at one time, then yeah. Mass killings, mass shooting, I should be killed.
Yeah.
Now, if I killed you on an accident like manslaughter, or I killed you because you broke in my house, but you turned around and ran away before I shot you. Now, you know, I still killed you. Yeah, I think
Situational. So you're saying that
situational,
you do believe in it. Tristan, do you believe in the death penalty? Do you think we should still have it?
I don't know.
Okay.
You still like that committing crimes, huh? Well, you don't know then.
I just feel like cause some people they get the death penalty and they might be innocent.
See, that's one of the reasons, one of the big reasons
like
why
a lot
they
of
took
people,
it away.
A lot of people
They
are
were
coming
finding,
forward. They're finding people. I think I just seen an article today.
Yeah.
They found the man of like 30-something years who's not guilty and he's dead and gone.
Yeah.
And then the man that did it is still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think it should be certain precautions.
Yeah, I think it should be only on terrorist acts or something like that, you know.
So ultimately, that's the ultimate penalty that you can give somebody is death. And so if you sentence somebody to die and you kill them, you know, now here's the deal, Tristan. A lot of people that were wrongfully convicted back in the day, they have better technology now. So a lot of these people that, you know, the conviction rate should be a lot better because of the technology that they have.
But it's not.
It's not.
It's still not.
So there's still a lot
more,
of
you know, a lot of people are they're not doing their job right. Like you said about the government jobs, like a lot of police, they're not doing their job. They half-ass doing detective work.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be no reason why no innocent man is getting put to jail. Like you have to have evidence, not circumstantial. You have to have concrete evidence. People are just trying to get the job done. They're not caring about other people's lives nowadays.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get the shit done and get your book, get the case solved. They're not really going into detail. They're not really doing their job.
But the thing of it is it can't be situational, right? You either gotta believe and have the death penalty or you gotta not. I mean, it just, you know,
have it then.
Don't have it.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, you can't. You're leaving it up on the judge or whoever sentenced you to, you know, to say you have to die.
Yeah, don't.
So you either have to believe in it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying, Dre? I mean, so
you get 1,000 years.
So Dre, you don't believe?
I do believe in corporal punishment.
Okay.
I do, and I do believe in the death penalty. But I believe in the death penalty. I think that the death penalty should be just like it is to some degree. I do think that it should be for certain. Like you got a man and he's out here. I mean, I was looking at an article one day and a man took this little girl. She's 7 years old. They take her to the hotel. I think they need to be dead. I don't care. I think they need to die.
Right.
That's just my personal opinion. So when it comes to like children, just real heinous crimes, and it is factual, I do think we should have it.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. Do you know, we just had this woman, my friend's wife, Cindy, that was killed at the mall. Innocent, just robbed, killed. If that guy is convicted, we don't know if he's guilty or not.
Yeah.
But if he did that, do you feel like he deserves to die?
I mean, you know, we got a lot of feelings operating on that, you know, in respect to the victims and the family. I can't say, you know, he guilty because I don't know what happened.
No, I'm saying and that's my question.
Yeah.
If he did it, so because I'm not saying it's still allegedly.
If he did it,
do you feel like he deserved to die if he did it?
If he did it, we know it's two things: the law and the way we feel. We can feel, I want such and such dead for doing that. He deserved to die. Yeah, it's a feeling. But the system that we abide by in America, they'll probably get that dude 20 years, man.
I think that if he is convicted, I think that people should have, it should be something where it's not the first time, or it's not like if you were immature, you killed somebody. I'm not an eye for an eye person, but if you've killed 5 or 6 people, like I said, it just needs to be really heinous.
Far
You
in.
know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I agree.
far
Yeah, that's why I
in.
say
agree.
terrorists,
Because I don't know how old he was. I don't know if he was 9. Sometimes the brain ain't function. Sometimes people do things. Sometimes it's an act of scaredness. Maybe I don't know. But if you like a Hector, whatever the man's name was, or you like one of these
Hannibal
people,
Lecter.
you like one of these people that are just, there is no hope for you.
Yeah.
You really need to be put down. I'm sorry.
Making outfits out your skin. Yeah.
right.
Kill them.
Eating
Yes.
folk.
Yes.
You need to be down.
Well, definitely Trump believes in death penalty because he's restoring the death penalty.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that he's signing in. What would you say, and Andrea, I think I know what you're going to say, but I didn't vote for Trump, but I think Trump is doing okay for his first month. I think he's, He's
doing everything that you agree with
No,
your money.
no,
You care about your money.
he-
Now I don't
He didn't say Andrea.
support Trump.
I know our names sound alike. They both start with an A. I get it. I know that you think that you should answer for
I'm just saying what
me,
you're trying to say.
but I
I'm
can
saying it
answer
faster.
for. I'm
but
very
yes.
capable of answering for myself. I didn't vote for
Andrea.
Trump. I think they have allowed a thug to come into the White House, and I think he's going to make a lot of bad decisions for this country. And I think he's only just getting started.
Yeah, I
I do,
agree
and I
with
think
that.
that Trump is a
He's just getting started.
businessman,
Yeah.
and so I do think that he has some good. I do think not everything he does is bad,
Right.
but I don't think that Trump is full spectrum analytical, and I don't think that he always thinks things out. I think he does a lot of things off of emotions, and it's just business. It's not the core of things that need to happen, like trying to take Black History Month, trying to take this out the schools.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's right.
What is that helping?
Right. I mean, you don't want to talk about racism, but then you say it doesn't exist, but then you don't want it. But then you put it in this. And then what about like these white officers that are killing all of these Black people, and then you want to give them immunity?
Yeah.
That's not right. Like, what is right about that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why we got to do a better job as us as Black people teaching our white brothers and sisters how to treat us. We say Black
I
Lives
ain't
Matter.
teaching no white motherfucker how to treat me.
That's
nothing.
the problem, though. We say
Nah,
Black Lives Matter,
you
but
can't
we
treat a
not
you
we not
can't
showing
teach a white person how to treat you.
We're not doing a good job of showing our white sisters and brothers how to treat us.
I agree with that.
Because we say Black Lives Matter, but when Pookie and Ray Ray got killed last night, ain't nobody protesting. Ain't nobody going out there saying, Black Lives Matter then. Only when a white man kill a Black person. We should do it at all times.
I don't think that.
Yes,
I don't think that
I agree.
other
If
people
Black
don't.
lives
I
really
think
matter,
that what,
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
agree.
no. I
If
think
not,
that what
change the
Keisha
shirt.
and them, no. Keisha and them that's what we were just talking about. They are trying to do things. There are people. We got all kind of leaders all over this state.
Girl, stop the
that-
violence been going on for years. Ain't nobody stop shit.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that they stopped it, but I'm saying that there is effort. There is advocacy.
They're trying.
They're trying. They are trying to implement programs. You got a mayor who is doing a lot of great things. You got all these people that are doing things to try. And so the efforts are there. Now, whether people stop it is one thing. That's a whole nother thing. So don't say that Black people don't want it to stop or
No,
that we
I
don't
think
advocate
I
for
think
each
he's
other
more. I
because
think
we
he's more
do.
talking about like us as not
us
like
as people,
and people in politics. He's talking about like us people, regular people.
You know,
like,
we
in the
don't-
community.
Yeah,
That's what
the
he's
ones
talking
that's
about.
out
She's not a. I mean, Keisha. She is a regular person.
I mean, we can understand this. What she's doing is cool, but I'm saying this stuff been going on before her program. Rodney
Right?
King,
No,
can we
I'm
all
just
go
saying
on?
there's a
Niggas
lot of
still killing motherfuckers.
advocacy out there, and I think that
Yeah.
people that are not in it don't understand how much advocacy there is out there. Like when I got into advocacy for mass incarceration, I didn't understand how much of that it was out there until I got in it, and then I'm like, wow, this is a whole world of itself.
Because you got to do it on a different level. It's a lot more uneducated people out there in the world than it is educated people in the world.
Oh, that's
So all the stuff in the
understandable.
programs y'all coming up with are only for educated people.
No, that's
Come
not
up
true
with some
because she
shit
was just
and
saying
meet
like
people where they at in the
even her,
streets.
she just said I didn't even know all the programs that were out there.
And
I
they don't
didn't-
either. The people that's out in the
Right, but
streets
that's
don't know
why
about it either.
but that's why they're trying to
Educate.
they're trying to educate the people.
No, I'm talking about that situation. I'm
comes,
talking about just in general,
yeah.
we as Black don't do a good job on teaching, how to love each other ourselves, but we'll hop on a shirt and say Black Lives Matter. To who?
To it should matter.
Because
to
I've been
all of
seeing
us.
niggas get blown down by water hose for a long time.
What?
Yeah.
Not your
Oh.
He talking about these messages.
Tristan, do you need to read any comments before we get out
Yeah,
of here
let me
today?
get
We
back
got a
on
lot.
it.
of
And
them
what
on
about
here.
all of these Hispanics? He just sending back over the border. Like there's
Hold
a
on,
lot.
hold on. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead, I'm listening. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'll
go
tell
ahead.
Tristan.
And
Hold
he
on.
just-
Go ahead, Andrew.
about
I mean, I'm
Hispanics.
talking about like the Hispanic culture.
Now I heard ICE been around. Is that true?
Yeah.
That ICE has really been out there picking people up.
See, Trump just been
They say
advertising
Southwest
it more.
is like
Now,
scared.
I have
they
no,
ain't going nowhere
I
down
have
there.
no nothing against our Spanish brothers and sisters. I just think if you want to come to this country, you should do it the right way. Because
I agree with that. I agree with that, Pete.
Blacks been here poor for a long time.
I agree with that.
You know, we can't get food stamps. We can't get nothing without applying for it just to wait to get denied. You know, so we want to build this country. So if we was at Popeyes right now,
the Hispanics help too.
now they own the country and somebody else took it from them.
They be coming
But-
over here helping build.
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm saying is right here.
But I do agree with Anthony that if you want to come, you should do it the right way.
Yeah, do it the right way. What I'm saying is if we as blacks always allow people to get in front of us in line. But we was at Popeyes right now getting some chicken and a whole bunch of people got in front of you and like you'll have a problem with it.
Shut up,
Hold on, man. Hey, line back here, player. That's what you're
Now,
saying.
I'm glad you said that because I was trying to bring this up and I forgot when Webb was doing her news, but I do have a story and I don't know where this is from, but I thought it was crazy. This woman was at a McDonald's drive-thru and she got into it with the lady that was taking her order. She actually crawled through the window and she got into a fight with the McDonald's worker, and this is what happened.
Hey, bitch. Dumbass hoe. She just beat the shit out of
And look right there. Look.
Oh my God. Oh. I saw that too.
Look.
I didn't see that.
She, look.
Bring your dumb ass down. Go your dumb ass out of here. I bet your ass won't do that no more. I bet your slow ass won't do that no more. I bet you won't do that no more.
Who work at McDonald's?
So that lady crawled through. I don't know why that camera always does that. Y'all is out. Let me take it out and put it. Hold on a second. I gotta get your camera back working. Go ahead, Tom. Right here.
But and I don't. I mean, you know, that was really, really, really crazy. But you know, I do think that people should come over here the proper way too. I do think that they should.
Yeah.
But those that are already over here and functioning as a unit over here, I think that there should be some type of protocol for those people and those kids and their parents and this, that, and the other, because they're here now.
Yeah, I mean, no, not to be insensitive. Anybody, you know, I feel like, you know, keep the families together, all that. But, you know, y'all have allowed so many immigrants to come over here that now it's just necessary.
Well, and
you know?
and Amber, I will say this. About that too. I have seen even in my own industry. I'm in the property management industry, been in there for 23 years off and on. And I have seen a shift, you know, where we didn't have any Latinos in that community. It was just, you know, kind of a black and white thing.
Yeah.
And I've seen it in the construction industry. I mean, like what happens is they come here and then people use their services and the services are dirt cheap that it knocks out so many other businesses and so many other people that they can't beat them. They cannot beat their prices. And sometimes they can't beat the work ethic either, you know? So it's like, I get it. Like now when you walk into these offices, that even on the application, you got to be bilingual. We need you to be bilingual.
Yeah.
In the construction business, I mean, we looked at cleaners, even in our industry where we were charging like $150 to come in and clean an apartment, where they came in and cleaned it for $75, and then they was in and out.
I'm not gonna lie.
You can't beat it, and then and they're in and they're out. So it's like, and what happens is it leaves a lot of, it's like almost like when people don't want Walmart in there, when they don't want Walmart in their community, it's because they're saying, I want to give the other businesses an opportunity to thrive. And so when you got too much of one thing, it will cause a deficit in another area. And it has, and that's the truth.
I ain't gonna lie, the Hispanics came through for me anytime I worked on my salon.
Tristan,
I'm not gonna lie.
They did.
I'm full with them.
Yeah,
I used my first two salons. I used my black and brown people. I had one run off with $900, and I had the other one run off with $2,500 off Markham. Black.
Right.
I'm a high.
And they came in there, got in and got out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I just said the work ethic.
They honest, the work ethic.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
in and out, just want my money.
Yeah, just want my money. I do my job. You got another job.
Right. Correct. So But what that did now is because the service was great, the prices was great, the ethic was great.
Yeah.
It actually moved out another culture, you know, and I think that's what Trump is saying too. At the end of the day, it's like you don't.
They ain't paid the dues yet.
Right.
You know, it's cool to come here to this country. Just do it the right way, because we can't run to Mexico like that. We can't go there in the millions and droves. We can't go to Russia like that in the millions and droves. We can't go to China like that in millions and droves. Only in America. Why?
Well, because everybody want a piece of America. They think
we giving out stuff. We handing out stuff.
That's true.
That's correct.
We're a little bit.
We're the land of the free, like they say,
free.
land of the free.
We'll
give it away.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
In the land of the hoes.
Patricia saying that McDonald's was the one on McCain. So it was the one on McCain.
Sound about right.
Yeah. All right, before we get out of here, listen, this is the last Sunday, and the last Sunday, that's not correct. This next Sunday, we are off because we're going to be at my birthday bash. Listen, the whole crew, I got sections for my people. Y'all going to come in. We're going to party like a rock star. Next Sunday night, I'm even doing ladies free for the first hour. All right, me and P want we want it packed with females in there.
That's all.
You're a female. Doors open at 7.
We got a section for Tristan too in the back.
No, we got Tristan. Tristan part of the crew. We got reserved. Tristan is VIP. But listen, ladies are free for the first hour. The doors open at 7 o'clock. Ladies free to 9 o'clock. Listen, come dressed to impress. I promise you, I haven't had a party in 2 years. Next Sunday, 7 o'clock. Ladies free for the first hour.
He's steady saying this. Ladies free.
Yes, I want y'all to know. If I don't say ladies.
You know what?
Real ladies are free for the first hour.
I'm glad you made it clear.
Yeah.
No fake ladies, please.
Lord.
Yeah.
Dirty DJ Deja Blue is on the ones and twos. Listen, next Sunday night, we gonna party. We gonna send you home early. It's from 7 to 12. You still can go to work on Monday. But next Sunday night, y'all come party with me. I'm inviting everybody that what Anthony P say for the sound of my voice. What you say?
Everybody up on the sound.
That's what he said.
Quintisha said Anthony P better have it on his mind when she get there.
Have what on my mind, baby.
Okay, girl.
She trying to push up on P.
Right.
As long as you meet the academic profile, baby.
That.
What's the academic profile?
Academic and physical profile, baby.
All you need to have is a pussy.
No,
right, and it just all it gotta be is a little wet.
Yes,
I done moved up in
just
the
a little
chain.
wet juice on it.
I don't just do anything.
A little wet juice.
I done moved up in the food
I'm
chain.
about to be stinking, and it's just pussy and juice.
I got a higher blue book value now, baby.
Oh my goodness!
I just can't take them.
You talking about the prices just went up, huh?
I can't take them 10 no more, baby. You can't. I don't do them plus size.
Hey,
16, 18
listen. If you need tickets, if you need because y'all taking this down, if you need tickets or tables,
I can't do.
Go to blr.eventbrite.com. Tickets or tables, go to blr.eventbrite.com. If you want to purchase your tickets through Cash App, then just call that number 501-650-9726. Call this number that's right here, 501-650-9726. We're gonna have a great time. Dirty DJ Deja Blue is gonna be, and it's gonna be at GG's. It's the grown spot. We're gonna party like grown people do on next Sunday night. We will not be on, so if you do not come to the party, you will not see our faces for 2 weeks. Who y'all going for the Super Bowl? I mean, I know we got a Super Bowl party. Y'all got any parties?
Chiefs, baby.
All right, P, you going for the Chiefs? Well, this is that. Can they win it 3 times, P? They've already run 2 Super Bowls back to back.
Yeah, they made it 3 times.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I feel like Philly. I'm not going for neither one of them, but I feel like they just gonna hate so bad on Kansas City. They're not gonna let them win 3 times. I feel like the Philly is gonna win it.
They
just
better
because
come with it. They better come with it.
Yeah,
Now I
feel
say
like
this reality though. If we can hold down that running back from Philadelphia, we're gonna win it.
Yeah. I feel like they. You know, I know that the Kansas City quarterback is
Jalen Hurts.
No, Kansas City quarterback.
Oh, Mahomes.
Yeah, they're saying that he's probably one of the greatest. They're saying that he's surpassing Brady.
No, he ain't passing Brady.
Brady got what, 5 rings?
Brady beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're saying that he's going to ultimately pass Brady. I think Brady got 5 Super Bowl rings.
So,
I don't know.
But he
and this is
10 times.
This is his 3rd time.
Y'all so messy. They're talking about some Ward Tristan jersey. I couldn't find one. He was right. I ain't have one.
I didn't have one.
Oh my goodness.
Anthony don't got one either.
It don't matter. I don't even know why
Anthony ain't got
B-Level,
one.
the only one that was a
wearing
sport.
a damn jersey if it ain't gonna be the two teams that's playing the Super
Because
Bowl.
this my jersey.
They
This my
talking about to put on a
favorite team,
basketball.
Tampa Bay.
They talking about to put on a
Tampa
basketball
Bay.
jersey so Anthony can
Any
talk
type
about
of
me.
Man, come on.
He's trying to set me up for some shit. Yeah, I knew they had a set up. They tried to set up some shit. No.
Hey, but
I
I
look sporty
Tampa
today.
Bay Buccaneers jersey on.
That's my team. I'm
Yeah.
a Tampa
Boy,
Bay fan. I ain't wearing no
Tom Brady.
Kansas City jersey,
They
no
ain't won
Philadelphia
since
jersey.
Tom Brady,
Nah,
man.
you're right.
It's just like having a damn sorry Cowboy jersey.
And then
Well,
we
that's
had to
what
come
Hey,
at
don't
2
talk about
in.
the Cowboys.
We ain't had time to go get nothing.
The Cowboys ain't been shit since 1995.
Yeah. Well, anyway, listen, we will not be on next Sunday because we will all be at GG. So any other order of business, Andrea? Do we need to talk about anything?
Just the March the 29th event. Let me make sure I got my date right, honey. Yes, March the 29th, Saturday. We are going to be there at 10 o'clock.
Do we know where?
Yes, I need to have the address the next time, but it is in North Little Rock. It's at Berean Baptist Church. We will be there and we will be talking about
Look at that.
Who gonna be there?
expungements. We will be talking about pardons and we will be talking about motions. Anybody who has a family or a loved one who is incarcerated, or if you have gotten out of prison and you are off probation or parole, we would most definitely like to talk with you if you would like to further discuss pardons, to get some of your rights back.
Yeah.
And like I said, to figure out the application process for expungements and then also to talk about motions from a federal standpoint.
Also, if you are coming up for parole and you don't have an address to parole to, Andrea will have details on that for you where you can parole.
Why
to.
would I have details on
Where
the
you gonna
address?
where you gonna let them parole to?
Andrea, where we gonna let them parole to?
The 29th of March. Is that a Saturday?
That is a Saturday.
And I will be there. I'm going to personally be there.
Yeah.
I promise you, I'm going to come back. I'm going to be there and support Drea. I know Tristan works on. So what time you said it's going to be? 10 in the morning. Maybe we can
10
get
to
Anthony to
12.
I
come
can
through.
come, long as the
Okay.
gays welcome.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah,
Why
everybody's
would you
welcome.
not? Yeah, we-
Everybody.
I'm just taking. I'm just.
say souls, honey.
I'm just. He's talking about some Baptist church.
It is at the church.
Maybe we can
I'm trying to find the
get you
local.
the-
I know.
wanted
I'm
to
just
find-
playing. I'm just
Yeah.
just a joke. It's all
Maybe
kicks
we
and
can get you
giggles.
delivered, you know.
Maybe what?
We can get Tristan delivered.
He want me to be
What
his
is-
straight.
what is-
He want me
you
to be
want-
his straight little brother so bad.
Unless you want Tristan to come on back to the other side.
And then
of
come
me.
on back to the other side.
When was I on that side?
You
Like,
on the other
But that's
side.
too-
You say he never was on that side.
But we
No,
gonna
he
get
on
him
the
on
other
this
side. He on that side. We'll come on back to the
Yeah,
right
we gonna
side.
get him on this
Over-
side.
He on the left side over there.
We don't know what's right.
Well, hell, I know what something talking about. I know what something won't, but you won't give it. So we know we're gonna get you back to the right side.
I ain't say I wouldn't give it.
A B-level party. There's gonna be plenty of women there.
Oh, yeah.
There's no need for you to be gay that night. So leave Tristan Transformation at home and
Who he
bring
need to be?
bring
I must
Tristan.
ain't ran into nothing to make me go that way.
It's a whole bunch of them gonna be
So
next
look
Sunday.
who's slacking.
Next Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, Tristan would not be Tristan Transformation.
Okay, we gonna see.
Who he gonna be, Pete?
Just Tristan.
So if you are a female, we are making the announcement.
But don't listen.
Tristan
These
is
females be
open
liking
to the-
Tristan. They
that-
think Tristan
bro,
is fine as
bro,
hell. They be
listen,
always talking about, oh,
and he
Tristan's
is-
so fine.
I'm
Tristan's
telling you, they be on track. So listen, next Sunday, what P and I are forecasting, all right? Tristan is hollering at women at the party.
Yes.
No,
would
he is
He would not be
not.
bringing the gay side.
If
of his
you're
ass.
beautiful, next Sunday, Tristan is going for you. Next Sunday.
Y'all
Anthony and I
gotta
are
come to me
predicting this.
first. Y'all
Yes.
gotta come to me first. All the women that may want to talk to Tristan, when I get there, say, "Hey, Dree, hook me up, hook me up."
Oh,
Okay,
don't worry, we got you.
okay.
If you looking for a man that's been delivered,
All these people that been in the
Nah.
inbox talking about Tristan and he's so fine, come to the party. Tristan
Yeah.
is going next
for sure,
Sunday.
and he is going.
He going.
going.
He going.
Not with no dudes with females.
Yeah.
Next
I'm talking
Sunday.
about
He
One
gonna
day,
be-
he not gonna be gay.
One
day.
day he gonna not be
Yes.
gay.
One
He gonna
day.
be straight in the motherfucker.
Now, there you have it. Tristan, you got anything at the shop you need to promote? Anything you got going on the shop?
No, well, I'm still doing my Valentine's Day special. You can book it online at www.tristantransformations.com. I've been working behind the scenes, getting some stuff together. I got my new product line finna come out. Again,
I saw the logo.
rebrand. We doing a rebrand.
What's
so
that?
rebrand, nickel.
Oh, you say re.
Yeah, because I already had one, so we redoing it.
I was just letting people know. 'Cause
Yeah.
some people might think you was stuttering or something.
No.
So you know why you.
They know this mouthpiece work.
Yeah. They know how the mouthpiece work.
See, Bye, y'all. We gotta get ready for this. We're gonna go watch the foosball.
P, you got anything you need to say before we get out of here?
Man, no. See y'all next week at the party.
Yeah, next
Tristan
party.
no gay for one day.
I'm be straight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a flyer on there. Tristan
Yeah,
not
we gonna
gay
have a
for
flyer.
one day.
Yeah, straight
Tristan
today.
is not gay for one day. Sunday night, GG's. Ladies, if you
GG's.
want to holler, y'all come by and holler at Tristan
Yeah,
Transformation.
please how you heard them.
Anthony P and B Level, we all be there. You want some, you know what I'm saying? Just pull up.
Yeah,
we got you.
for
Ladies
sure.
free for the first hour. You don't have to pay a dime to get in there if you get in there the first hour. All right. All right. Until then, we will see you the following Sunday, which I don't know what that date is. Same bat time, same bat channel. Good evening. Good night.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Had another rough conversation with the voices in